Hey everyone, how you doing? Out in the shop today. This is a backing plate for another 8-inch 6-jaw chuck coming. It's not a Bison this time. I went with a Shars, and I think it'll serve the purpose that I need to. It's going to go on the manual lathe, the manual lathe. And the manual lathe will be where all the suppressor tubes are turned internally and externally. And they're still going to go over to the CNC when I get ready to do the internal threading on them. So, but yeah, this is what I'm doing here. D14. So far, the plate don't do too bad. When I talked to Shars, they did say I was going to take a final cleanup on the lathe before I could mount the chuck. It's a set-through setup, and I'll show you what that means in a minute here. I've got that on most of my other chucks, and I really like the setup. Let me see. Set down to the right height and then see if it's going to allow my system to cam onto them. The lathe has got a cam that turns into these, and that's what sucks it up and then holds it against the spindle nose. So it's a pretty good setup, really. I prefer way more than a threaded spindle. So there we go. And so then it's got taper in here, and that taper is there's a taper on the chuck chair. But this is what I've got to do. I've got to turn this, but because it's a set-through chuck, that chuck will set on here, and there are 4 screws that come through and set on this. And once you get the chuck on, you get a known good ground rod, and you put a dial indicator on it, and you adjust these screws in the chuck to move that chuck back and forth in here until you get 0 run out on it. Repeatability on this one is advertised as 5/10,000ths. Whereas the Bisons are advertised at 2 10,000ths. So we'll see. I know that the Bisons, if I, so long as I keep the diameters like 3/4 of an inch and 1 inch and 1 1/4, I generally don't have to readjust the run out. If I get into crank up to trying to hold something 3 inches in there, then sometimes I do have to adjust those screws to get perfectly true concentric. But let's put this on the lathe and see how it's going to fit up. I stoned the back of this off where it sets on here. Let's see. There's notches on these, and it needs to tighten up before it gets beyond a certain mark, and it looks like we're in there. So that's good news. Shars, back 20 years ago when I was buying from Shars, it was pretty shaky stuff a lot of times, but it seems like they've kicked up their game, and they're carrying a lot better stuff than they used to. And I don't know if you can hear me on the phone or not. That's it. Phone, microphone, I don't know what's coming through. Okay. So that chuck is supposed to be coming via UPS also sometime today. And once that comes, then I'll turn that to make sure that it fits it well, and I'll be all set. So everybody have a great day. Talk to you later.